And I think the best place to start is the Land of Waves. Brophy, take it away, man.
I can't remember if I chose him in my antagonistic draft. Zabuza is one of my favorite villains. He's a great introductory villain and kind of introduces us to the world of shinobis properly. It's a great arc. An old man fools three young ninjas and just so happens to be one of the strongest ninjas of all time. Kakashi with him. So, but I think what it's a really great introduction for what serves with Sasuke, his dynamic with Naruto, how they're going to be eventually kind of teaming up, working together throughout some of the arcs, kind of the rivalry that takes place. It's a lot of fun. Honestly, it's obviously not one of my favorite arcs in Naruto, but it's a very good introduction, and it gives us a detail of what's inside Naruto, which had been teased, but we really get to see what happens here.
I think an important thing to point out for this arc, it's like you said, it was talking about the rivalry between Sasuke and Naruto, is the scene where Kakashi asks them, like, what are their dreams? What do they want to strive for in their life? And Naruto, being Naruto, just says, I want to be the Hokage. I'm going to be the Hokage. Meanwhile, Sasuke's like, there's somebody that I want to kill, a certain someone. Like, it just shows just how different they are. Like, they both have goals that they want to achieve, but like, they're just so different. You can just tell, just right from the beginning, you can tell how different they are. AJ, what about you? What do you think about the Land of Waves arc? And also, don't forget that like, it's not just the Zabuza part where they're going to the bridge, but it's also the whole prologue and like how we meet Naruto and the how he gets the multi shadow clone jutsu.
I mean, yeah. I mean, introduction to one of the greatest MCs of all time, Naruto. I mean, at first you see him and be like a little annoying brat, just seem causing mischief. I think like the very first like scene of him is like him like painting something like that over the faces of the previous Hokage. So you just see this little doing like some painting and stuff like that. You're just like, oh, who is this kid? Oh my god! But like, I mean, through the first like 12 episodes, you like, yeah, this kid, I like him already. I do like him. He might be loud, but I can see like I really like him. So yeah, it starts off with that. Like you were saying, Chais, how he's like trying to master the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and he's gets to a point where he's able to create like 100 of them. And I mean, that was just a crazy time to see him just be able to create 100 at one time, where he was like at a point where he was failing to create even one, where it was just looking lousy and stuff like that. So it's nice to see like how like in 10 episodes you can see how like much like dedication he has into perfecting one jutsu, and how in that 10 episodes he was able to master it to the point where it's like better than like anyone has ever seen, really.
I think one of my favorite panels in the entire series, honestly, it comes during this arc where it's right after he gets the scroll, and I think his name is Mizumi. I don't remember specifically, but it was the guy that like attacked him in Ikura. Um, but yeah, he goes to attack Naruto to get the scroll back, and he whips out the multi shadow clone jutsu, and he makes all of, like you were saying, all the like hundreds of Narutos, and they're all just like crouched in the trees staring at him. Like it's such an incredible panel, and and in the anime, it's an amazing scene. And then
I'm shocked you remember his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he even named. I don't.
Hey,
Wow,
dude, look,
that's crazy.
I
look, I'm a
applaud you.
Naruto fan.
Crazy. That's
No, I'm completely lying. I just watched that recap episode and mentioned him. No, trust me, I'm not that big of a fanboy, but I was for a while. Before I watched One Piece, Naruto was my favorite, and I didn't think it would ever be topped. That's like I love Naruto. I think it's an amazing show. Maxwell, what are your thoughts? What do you think about the Land of Waves arc and the prologue?
To be honest, I think I forgot that this is also where we get introduced to the Shadow Clone Jutsu. To be honest, I was thinking about the bell test, how Kakashi starts forming this Team Seven. Actually, it's a really good introduction to not only Naruto's, Sasuke, Sakura's, also Kakashi. To be honest, we kind of see also the how we see that he is like. I think they introduced Kakashi as a pervert, basically.
Yeah.
I think he has like he's
Yeah.
reading like a kind of like some books and some kind of stuff.
I mean, he
And then
did stick his
I
fingers up Naruto's butt, so.
Hey, look, that was a jutsu, man. That was a jutsu. It was this. What was that? It was like forbidden jutsu. Oh, what was that called?
Something like
1,000 years of pain or something?
Yeah,
Or
that's,
that. Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
it was.
That's amazing. But yeah, that
That was
was a
pretty
really
funny.
good arc. The introduction of Sabusa, the introduction of the girl that I forgot her name, which is
So
not a
it
girl.
was Haku, and it's
Aku?
not a girl.
Isn't that a
Haku.
guy?
It is a
Yes.
guy.
Yeah,
The guy.
that's a guy.
It's a very
Fooled
feminine looking guy.
Fooled
Yeah,
everyone.
I think that's
Fooled
like
everyone.
one of the first raps introduced to anime.
Even Naruto.
But it was a really good arc. As Profi has said, Sabusa is one of the top antagonists that we have. He was a really good. He was a really good introduction to the team, as basically say, "Hey, here, this is real life as a ninja. This is what you're gonna get. You are gonna see death. You're gonna see blood. This is as harsh as it's gonna get." So it's a good wake up call for Naruto, Sasuke, Sakuras to see how ruthless the ninja world can be.
And
And
sorry, go ahead, Max. I mean, sorry,
what do you
it's
want to say?
Naruto's
Yeah,
first occasion of talk no jutsu. He
That's
talked
true.
Zabuza out of the.
He did whip
that's
out the
true.
talk no jutsu. That's true.
That's the first time we see the talk no jutsu. That's it.
Yep.
And another thing about this arc
Honorable.
another part that I really enjoy is like, and we don't really see it for the rest of the. Well, we do see it, but it's not as important. The hand signs, like when Kakashi and Zabuza are like going at it on the water, and they're just flashing all the hand signs, and just like he's literally the copy ninja, and he's copying Zabuza. It's just so awesome to watch. And then Kishimoto just went away from that. And I think it was just because it was like a power scaling thing. I don't know, but like that was one of my favorite parts was seeing all of the hand signs and like how intricate they can be just to create like this like water vortex or whatever. Like I really enjoyed that. And then they just went away from it. So that's another reason why this is one of my favorites in the OG Naruto is because of that scene or that fight, I guess, specifically.
To make like a big comparison here, which I'm gonna like a big analogy that we see also in magic systems where they have to chant things to make the spells work. We also see at some point that in the power scale is scaling that they go from big chants to non-chant magic. They just shoot the magic out. So it might just work like that. Like at some point, it can get bigger, it can get longer, it can get more complicated. That so they're just okay. Now there's just no hand signs.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
It was just like
that was
immediately,
good.
like even and I guess to move on to the tuning exams, even in the tuning exams, like there wasn't a lot of hand signs. I don't know. Just that was a small little itty bitty detail that kind of bothered me because I enjoyed it so much, and it seemed so important in the beginning, but then they just went away from it, which is okay.